Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from SweetStamper.com, and it is time for my weekly simple and stepped up stamping. So each Thursday, I bring you inspiration and instruction and demonstration on how to create a super simple card. And we go with the basics of stamps, ink, and paper, and then we step it up. So I've already got somebody gathered here with me. Corinne, thank you for being live with me here today. And I just need to, yes, I am on camera. Okay, making sure that I'm in the camera screen. Okay, so I'm going to be quick and concise today. My camera battery, or my phone battery, I forgot to juice it up. So I should have enough to do Facebook Live as long as I stay on task and don't get too chatty with you. So I have this open to page 31 of our brand new annual catalog because I'm going to be featuring this adorable Sweet Songbirds bundle. And that consists of the stamp set, which you can get just the stamp set and get a lot of mileage out of just this. It's only $19 and has a ton of stamps, really all occasion. So many excellent greetings and fun things you can do with this. But if you want to bundle it, you can get the Songbird Punch, which is a $19 item. You get them together and they're only, it saves you 10%. So the bundle together is $34. And that's an incredible buy for these items. So welcome, Linda and Lisa and Diane. Lovely to see you all. So we're going to start with simple and take it from there. Now, although we're going simple today with just stamps, ink, and paper, we are going to use quite a few inks. So I've got this beautiful color palette all selected. And what I'm doing is I'm going to showcase these beautiful, this is called the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. I think these are $10. I should double check this. Look at how gorgeous these envelopes are with a matching card base. And these come in all 5 of our new end colors. And each one has a slightly different pattern. You've got the kind of trellis pattern, the stripes, the polka dots, the kind of just kind of a grunge look there, and then and the polka dots. So aren't they cute? And each one of them has a set of flowers. So this has just done a lot of the work for us. And these are awesome for brand new stampers. They're awesome for us, avid stampers. And they're also awesome if you want to travel. So travel and craft. So last on Tuesday, when I was stamping with you, I had one of my viewers asked if I had taken any crafting with me when I went on my trip overseas, and I actually did not. I oftentimes will take some crafting with me. I couldn't do it on the trip to England just for a number of reasons, but first and foremost, we were on the go. There was no time for crafting. But we were there to really, really connect with our grandkids first and foremost, and our kids, our son and daughter-in-law, and then we also have some old friends that we've known for a long, long time, and we were connecting with some of them as well, so there was really no time. But if you like to take crafting with you, these little cards and envelopes are a great way to do that. Now I'm using soft suede ink, and this is the branch stamp. Now notice that this is a photopolymer stamp, so you can see right through to what you're doing. Hey Jackie, I'm glad you're here with me today. So there's my little branch for my bird. I am going to leave this open because I'm going to use this to create his eyes. But the next thing I'm going to do is bring in some leaves, and I'm going to do that with shaded spruce because this is, I'm using the Parakeet Party card base, and shaded spruce works really nicely. Hey Sharon, I'm glad you're here. Actually, there's several of our greens that pair really well with Parakeet Party. It's a very versatile in color, and it's definitely at the top of my list of favorite in colors. I mean, when I first saw the in colors, I went, okay, Parakeet Party is definitely going to be my favorite. Having said that, I've used Starry Sky a lot, and I'm not usually a big blue person, but it has won me over in a big way. Okay, let's make a green bird. Parakeet Party is up for the, and I just re-inked it, and I'm probably going to end up getting, needed to let it sit a while. That's going to probably smear on me. Well, let's see. Yeah, so Sharon, you travel every week. This is, these cards and envelopes are a great fit for traveling and stamping. So here's my little bird. He might be a little splotchy. Let's see. Got a freshly inked pad. Yeah, he's a little splotchy. You know what? I think it's going to be okay because he is a little songbird. Okay, so while I have my shaded spruce pad out here, I'm going to create this other little wing for him. And again, this is just a stamps, ink, and paper card. That's all I'm putting on this. And that is going to be my hashtag simple stamping card. The challenge in Stampin' Up this month for simple stamping, welcome Claudia and Betty, is to do a stamps, ink, and paper card featuring our favorite ink color and a thank you. So this is going to tie into, whoops, I just made a little, I didn't mean to cover that. I didn't actually, I'm trying to create his beak, and I'm doing it through the camera, or kind of through there. Okay, and I smudged him just a wee bit. So because of that, I will probably, didn't intend to do this, but let's show how we cover that up. So he has his little belly here. There's actually a stamp here to cover his belly if you want to make it a different color. So because I splodged him, we're going to make it a different color. Didn't plan on, but there you go. Grab another block. So since I touched a little bit of Mango Melody ink on there, I am going to fill in his belly with Mango Melody. Okay, that's a pretty good way to cover that up. I like that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I need to create some eyes for him, and they are this, I got a lot of stamps going here. Let's see. The eyes are here, and I'm just going to use my soft suede and put his eyes right there. Isn't he a cute little bird? I mean, this is just adorable. Sweet Songbirds, what a great name for this stamp set. Now, that is my little scene that I'm creating, and there's my little bird on the branch. Now I'm going to bring in one more color. I'm going to bring in a little bit of Sweet Sorbet for a little pop. I've got a lot of natural kind of warm colors here, and I want to have a little bit of my songbird is singing. And what he's singing is he's bringing a little note of thanks. Don't you love that? Because it's kind of a little pun. A little note of thanks. And I think that pop of color is just what I needed. Now, I could put more notes on there, but I will say, I think that because I have a lot of little elements here, it might get a little bit too busy. So I'm going to leave that off. And I did start with a piece of 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 basic white cardstock because I need to be able to put this directly on my card front. Super, super simple. Got my bone folder. So this is Stamps, Ink, and Paper. Perfect for brand new stampers, perfect for creating with kids, with seniors, with anybody. And this is a great card if you're on the road. Look how cute that is. Now, you know, I could step it up with an extra layer under there, but I'm just going to keep it super, super simple because we're going to step it up next, and I want to save a little bit of room for what we're going to do on stepping it up. Oh, and Betty is coming to my paper party, so I still have room If you would like the paper shares, and that means a share, a fourth of a pack of all the new papers, I do that with a paper party. And so you can get just the shares, or for a little bit more, you can join us for a paper party. And that includes, let me think, maybe 10 card kits, I think. I think it's 10, I think that's right. And so Karina and I each design half of them. And then we get together and we have a live event. Everything is recorded, so if you can't be with us live, you can still, pop back. You get all the PDF tutorials. We do drawings. We do a lot of fun things. So, Paper Party is still up for grabs. I think it is Friday night, June the 17th, if memory serves me. I'm still a little jet lagged. Now I'm going to step it up. You can see what I'm doing right here. So here's my sweet card, my super simple, #simple stamping card. Now I'm going to step it up by adding a die cut as the base from which I will do my stamping. So here we go. Yeah, it is, Yolanda, it is definitely too dang cute. You are absolutely right. It is that. Okay, let's get back to my inks over here, and I'm going to start building once again by putting the branch on first. I found that that is the easiest way to start the card, because then I know where I need to put my little bird. Now there's a nest you can put the bird in. There's all kinds of fun things you can do with this. And of course you can also, because of the way the stamp set is set up, you can actually do things with just the branch and the leaves, and you've got little flower in there. There's all kinds of fun things you can do. Okay, now let's put, last time I put the leaves on first. Let's put the bird on first, because I'm going to create, oh, you know what I'm going to do? We are going to punch this birdie out. That's one of the ways we're going to step this up. It's still really, but you know what? When it dried, it looked pretty good. Okay, so this time I am going to stamp my little bird. Now, so that they kind of match, I will do his belly again. Hey, Linda, I'm glad you've joined us. So let's do his belly again. And for those of you who are coming in, here's our simple. Now we're on stepping up is where we are now. And although I did not originally intend to have a contrasting color for his belly, I ended up with a little ink splodge. So, yeah, that's how we run. We just roll with it. Okay, let's do his little beak. Isn't it cute? I mean, I think that anybody of any age would just possibly squeal with delight, definitely smile by getting this card. Okay, so let's now bring in our punch. Let's feed this little guy through here, and I probably need to trim this piece down. So let's trim this down a little bit so it goes into the punch, and that allows me to kind of get it just, oh, helps if you get it just where you want it. And then I can pop him up on dimensionals. And that is going to be a great way to step this up. Punch that out, look at there. And then, what I'm going to do then, see, that also helps you to place him a little bit. Really, you can kind of do him any way you want. Oh, I forgot his eyes. Let's put his eyes in. And, okay, so I was talking about Paper Party. I will put that link on here when I'm done, because we're talking about it, and I think that some of you may not even be aware that that's happening. It's a great way to not only get a share, what we call a share. It's a quarter pack of all of the new Designer Series papers, but also get some fun ideas on how to use them. So that's something I'm super passionate about, is to give ideas, not just paper. You know, I've run paper shares in the past, and I had customers who would tell me that, you know, I got all that paper and it's still sitting in the package. Well, that kind of breaks my heart, because the whole point of having all that paper is to do some fun designs with it. You know, maybe we'll do 2 of these. Do I have room over here? Yeah. Okay, see, this is where you can really use your scrap. So this is Shaded Spruce, is really a great coordinating color for Parakeet Party. Let's go ahead and do this while I have the ink pad open. Get these leaves going on here. See how they line up so nicely. It's just a brilliant stamp set. Boom, perfect. Okay, now let's put this little birdie down and let's pop him up on dimensionals, and then we will start attaching his little wing. And I think we might do a double wing, so let's see how that looks. We'll start with dimensionals and get him popped up on the tree limb. Now I know I'm putting a lot here, but I really want him to stay secure, and I'm going to put a little mini dimensional on his tail because he needs to really stand up and salute. Okay, here we go. Oh, isn't he adorable? I just love him. And that Parakeet Party is just such a great color. Love it. Okay, now let's come in here with our little wing. And let's see, chop this. And let's punch out this wing. Now you could punch this out in a piece of cardstock, but I wanted to stamp and punch. So there's one. Here's my other. And look how really, I mean, these are tiny scraps, and you can really utilize them with this punch. And I'm sure there's going to be some people who come up with some amazing ways, I lost a wing, to use this punch in different ways. Oh, I love it. Oh, there it is right there. Now, can I do a double wing, or is that going to look funky? Can I do one under and one on top? Oh, now there we go. Look, it looks like, okay, now one underneath and one on top. That's just the ticket. Let me grab my glue dots. So you can definitely see how you can, just stepping it up right now, you could have just used the same panel. You know, having it die cut definitely gives it that fancy edge. But honestly, just stepping it up with the punch makes a huge difference, because then you can make him 3D and you can add a lot of depth to him. So let's pull that little wing off and let's put that one underneath. Okay, so he's just landed. That's kind of the position I'm going for. We have bird feeders, and I know a lot of y'all do too. We get amazing birds on our bird feeders, and they're just fascinating to watch. Love, love, love them. Okay, let's see if I can do. Oh yeah, see, they're super close together. One's behind the other. I'm loving it. Okay, let's put our little music notes on there, and then we're just gonna add a little bit of embellishment, and that's gonna be all we do. I mean, this is really, really simple. Oh, maybe we'll put one more set of notes on there. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, I figure if I love it, somebody else will too. And again, this is the Sweet Sorbet, so I'm using two of our new in colors. Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party, and I think it's absolutely adorable, so fun. I do have one more little tiny thing we're going to add. I have these really cute embellishments. Now, they may be too much, but we're going to try them and see. You know, sometimes you want to add stuff, and sometimes it's just more than you need, and it detracts from the design of your card. Okay, so here we go. Here's simple, and here's stepped up, and we are just having fun with this. Now, look at these adorable little embellishments. Now, let's see. I think when I put these back in, I flipped this over so I could see the colors. So these are the fun flowers, and this reminds me, you see, there's a little flower in the stamp set. So I thought, well, that might be kind of cute on here. And although this is Calypso Coral, it might just blend nicely. Let's try the yellow. And maybe I just don't even need them. I think I don't even need them. I just smudged it. Ay, 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 ay. That ink was not dry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Candy's going to show you 2 ways to cover smudges today, because I think what happened was, I don't think it was not dry. I think I picked up some ink from my block. So, whoopsie, let me show you how Candy is going to fix that. Ay, ay, ay. Again, not part of the plan for today did not include that. Here, I'm trying to hurry so my battery doesn't run out on me. Okay, let's cut a little piece of paper. And let me get my little mini chopper, because it's handy right here. And I think that's probably about a 1/2 inch. Let's try a 1/2 inch piece of basic white cardstock. You know, since I'm covering it up, I could even make it, well, probably a color is going to be too much of a good thing. Let's see if a 1/2 inch is big enough. Is that going to cover it? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Covers it perfectly. Nobody will be the wiser. You and me, and I know you're going to keep my secret for me. So now let's clean this block so I don't do the same thing twice. So here is my trusty chamois. Let's clean the block as well. Okay, now, yeah, see, that's what happened, I think, because this was the, yeah, I think I just got it on me. Okay, here we go. Sweet Sorbet, let's put you on here, and then we'll figure out exactly how we're going to cut it to fit. A little note of thanks. Okay, I like it. Now, because we're having to add this in, we might as well go ahead and just flag it or slash it. Let's see what we're going to do. Maybe we'll just do a little slash. Okay. And because I'm doing it like that, I'm on the wrong one. I might as well pop it up on dimensionals. And then it's just above the stitch mark. So I think that actually worked really well. Good save, if I don't say so myself. So let's put a couple of these mini dimensionals. If you are not a mini dimensional fan, I'd like to convert you. These really come in handy when you have these small pieces like this. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so one more element of stepping up, another layer, which I hadn't planned on, but you know what? It's working. A little note of thanks. There we go. And I think we're just not going to put those embellishments on there. Now, I could do one other one. Thanks for the tip on fixing, yeah. It's something we all face. Let's see. I lay my hand to, I've got card class coming up on Saturday, card class heading out in the mail, got a lot of boxes, and let's see. This is what I'm looking for right here. These in color, ooh, we could even use a little bit of twine. Okay, let's use these in color dots. I think, should we use the Sweet Sorbet, or should we use these little, they're almost, you can hardly see them on there. This Parakeet Party, these are really pale, so I think I won't use those. What about these? Oh, these will look like little berries. Oh my, here we go, folks. Okay, let's create some Sweet Sorbet berries on my tree, on my little tree branch. Should I do a little extra one there or not? Maybe I don't even need that. I think that's enough. Okay, well, I'm getting some good response, so that's always a good. Now, I will also let you know that while I was gone and I had a number of pre-recorded videos, I promised you that I would be drawing for free card kits in the mail. So I've already started my first one, and that's from the cards that I did on Tuesday, or the card I did on Tuesday. So I already announced the winners right before I came on here, and so make sure you're watching to see if you are the proud winner of one of my pieces of Happy Mail that will be going in the mail tomorrow. So I've started those drawings, and I will be continuing that later today and posting them here. So simple and stepped up card making, and we are just having a lot of fun with it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and be sure to just keep looking, because I'm going to keep posting for the winners of the Happy Mail, and also I'm going to post the information about my paper party. And if you don't yet have all the paper in the catalog, it's gorgeous paper. We have so many beautiful papers, and if you would like to have some great ways to use it, you just need to join our paper party. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support. Take care and God bless. I'll see you next Tuesday for more stamping fun.